just by getting in their ear a little bit.
You had the mental edge.
I had the mental edge to kind of make up for my lack of ability.
Got to find ways.
Hey, man, you got to get it done how you get it done. We get back to it, by the way, as we are underway. The Northeast Conference and the Big West. Big West, if you remember from last year, conference finishes runner-ups, losing in the title game to the Big Ten. This year's team features Long Beach State's Deshaun Booker, top scoring senior in the conference, 19 a game. Northeast in the blue, trying to defend here, and they run out of time. Big West in their opening possession. Northeast squad got two former Fairleigh Dixon Knights. Mike Holloway Jr. hold things down low. Sharpshooter Darnell Edge. They got some ties. They got some talent on this team. There's Edge. Puts on the brakes.
Gets to a step back. And something early here for the Northeast Conference team. Some good action. Movement. Get that ball moving. Get guys in some different positions. Try to generate some offense.
Yeah, another shot going down this time. Edge showing us his range. Nice move. Got to finish the deal, though. Big West might be the all-hair team, too. Dude's got the mini froze rocking. Wish I could grow one.
Boy, Armin Davis, not bashful.
No.
He's getting him up early.
And another look, that time Edge misses it. Now Booker working in isolation. Didn't even use a move to get to the cup, but missed the crib. Edge looks fake. This time the mid-range J is a no-go.
There's some guys that are sucking some serious wind out here.
Already?
It punches you in the face.
Yeah.
The first time you play,
and Robbie, look,
it'll get you.
We got 8.5 to play in this one.
But we've only had one stoppage in play, and you just don't have time to rest. You go from offense, all of a sudden you're right into the defensive end of the floor.
Yep. And you'll probably see a lot more fouling as the fatigue becomes more and more of a factor.
Jonathan Galloway, a guy to keep your eye on, a three-time Big West Defensive Player of the Year that blocks a ton of shots.
Yeah, he hangs his hat on defense. Modest score, 7 points per game, 8 rebounds, 2 up, 2 down. Northeast leads at 5-0. Foul underneath, that'll put the big fella on the strike. Galloway, shoot one, stands 6'10". Great player for the Anteaters this year, Robbie was just mentioned.
NEC bringing back Mike Holloway Jr. to counter Jonathan Galloway's size. Two big bodies right here. It'll be a fun matchup, but then I say the big body coming in and the immediate three launched up.
Right. Fields.
He's taking some tough ones today.
Yeah, just barely missed it over the outstretched hand to Holloway. Now Holloway leaves his feet, 3-on-2, and Booker opts to shoot the 2. But you got to make the defense pay in that scenario, get to the bucket. And that's a scenario where you don't want to fall in love with the 2. Take what you can get.
Go right to that rim. Contact there. Fields just unable to finish through it.
Yeah, Big West still scoreless. And again, all 32 D1 colleges represented out here at this second edition of the 3x3U National Championship, presented by Dos Equis. These guys, just a couple of days to get some practice time in and not only get acclimated to the game of 3x3, but get acclimated playing with their teammates.
There it is.
Yeah, long ball.
He's not taking much time. Armin Davis trying to get him up.
Now, Armin Davis, UC Santa Barbara, Gaucho product.
Alabama transfer led his team in scoring and 3-point field goals made. You can see why just here. He has not been bashful getting him up from that 2-point arc here.
Tom Sanders, good at the strike. 5-2 game. Just over 3 minutes have passed in this one. Game 6 on the day. Hohen stopped by and showed you a little love, huh?
Yeah, he might be my favorite player in the tournament.
Yeah.
I actually liked watching me play back in the day. I don't know what he was talking about or what he was watching, but it's a heck of a drive. And you mentioned Jonathan Galloway, his ability to alter shots at the rim and rebound. He's shown that, but
can you do it without fouling?
gotta credit Sean Hohen for getting to that paint, getting contact.
7-2. Here's Fields. He's no doubt the quickest player on the court. He seems to be able to get to the rim whenever he wants to. Finishing though, at that size at the rim.
That's been a different story.
Yeah, that's the key.
I like some of the actions that this Northeast team has played here. We've seen some slips, we've seen some flares. Done a nice job of picking up on the strategies they learned yesterday in their hour practice sessions.
Yeah, and one thing I've picked up over the years covering this game is the better teams let the ball do the work for them.
No doubt. The ability to find easy baskets is the most important thing here. You got to have guys that can make individual plays as well, but teams that are good at the pro level find ways to manufacture great shots.
Yep. And it's easy to get in one-on-one mode, isolation mode, because it's a half court. You got all this space to do work.
But it can be fatiguing. It can be really tiring to put that much effort into getting a bucket every time down the court.
Yep. Get that ball hopping. Let it do the work. It's 9-3 as Northeast has hopped on top of Big West on the first 4 minutes of the game.
Defense on Mike Holloway staying down.
Cashing me outside. Another 2 connections. Sanders makes it 11-3 game.
Broke him off, but $1 million move and a 10-cent jumper.
That has been the story for Fields so far through this game. This time he decides to get it down low to Galloway, and then
he's through to us.
Right. Well, I know you were ready to shoot.
No, I was. I'm always ready to shoot.
You made a living shooting that thing.
It's a mentality. It doesn't go away. These guys are ready to shoot too.
I was the bozo about to get hit in the head with the ball.
No, you were ready to shoot too.
that was right enough doorstep. 8-point cushion. Northeast putting it on. Hohen.
Sean Hohen, a first-team All NEC selection. Now it's shown his ability to get to the basket twice and finish.
Oh, contested shot, still cashed. As it's 12-5. First to 21 wins it.
Good hands.
Cookies.
Oh,
I'll take
right back at you.
You take this. Booker, time to give it up. Galloway. He couldn't put it down. Then Booker, take the shot.
Fatigue maybe, quitting on the play.
Yeah.
Missed layups here, missed opportunities both ways.
Yeah, and you're seeing more and more Butterfingers mishandle ball.
Sean Hohen is playing. That dude can stroke it.
He is wet.
The score has ballooned. 16-5. Northeast in complete control.
Yeah, they could be cruising to 21 well before that 10-minute mark. Davis, that's going to count.
That was the weight room right there. Sean Hohen showing us he can get to the rim.
Man, we're talking about the degree of difficulty with shots. This shot by Hohen
right there. Take the ball from your man your guard and then immediately look for your jumper. I think all good scores in attack mode always, and Hohen, a guy that averaged just under 18 points a night for Sacred Heart this season.
Would you have given him a glare after that? Taking his cookies and then cashing on him?
You got to.
16-7.
Pretty.
Oh man, Sanders, he's doing work. Ramon averaged 16 and 7 this year. Also 4 assists per game. You gonna leave that dude open?
Probably should. That's probably not your best interest.
What are you doing? No.
And the Northeast is rolling.
Yeah, this got circus under real quick. 20-9, game point with about 3.5, or approaching 3.5 to play. They go to that man, Hohen. Just
He
missed
is
it.
crafty around the basket, though. Nice job of shooting those right-hand layups from different areas.
There's Galloway.
And when the shot blocker's coming over, that's so important, that release point. You change that, you mix it up.
Yeah.
You keep a guy like Jonathan Galloway off balance.
A Northeast Conference win.
It's a pool C play.
That's where you got to be looking for it, too. You got to be thinking point spread, not just win the game.
Absolutely, absolutely. I wonder if they recognize the importance of getting that extra point. We've seen many times how it can be the difference in you moving on to the final
We
16
also
or
just
9.
saw the American Conference kind of mess around and almost lose the game. So
Yes.
you got to win. But
Yeah.
when you're up 10 with 3 to play, I'm completely okay with you taking a couple twos and trying to max out your points.
Yeah, yeah. Fields with another miss. 4 fouls on Northeast. Not that it matters with a 10-point lead. 3 fouls on the Big West. Again, runners up last year. And Holloway Jr. can't score over Galloway.
I don't get the feeling that they are aware of. They're just trying to win. They've gone for multiple ones. I don't think the 2 is in their mentality right here. Man, he's quick.
Yeah, Fields. Finally converts on the layup. But this one's still well in hand. Northeast with a bucket would win it. Get in the win column and again get a bag of cash. Big West on a 4-0 run.
Trying to show some signs of life, but
Oh.
defend better than that.
Sanders gonna put him to bed.